Hi, welcome to our day 5 of our Top Titans 2 gameplay walkthrough. And let's start. So right now, I'm sorry guys, I wasn't able to time the tournament. I was outside, and when I came back, the tournament's already over. So let's go ahead and check what's our rank. Okay, looking at it, we ended at rank 3. So if you guys still remember, we started at rank 51. Our max stage back then is at 426. Alright, so we were able to push a total of 2,947 stages. Currently we're at stage 3,373, although the tournament only recorded up until 3,272. Most probably the tournament already ended by at that time when I was still at that stage. So as you can see, the top one is GDGDV. If I'm not mistaken, this guy only changed his name. As far as I remember, the top one guy is AABB. Most probably he just changed his name because they have a same pattern. It's like a random letter name. And back then he started at 2,133, and he was still rank 1 as well. So he never left rank 1, and he ended at 4,900 or 4,009 stage. And then the top 2 guy right now is the top 4, if I'm not mistaken, the Chinese guy, or is that Chinese characters, whatever. And he started at 1,452, and as you can see, he's at 3,420. So for this one, guys, I'd like to say that we didn't, we did great. We didn't do bad at this tournament, because if you remember, we started at rank 51. Okay, and now we ended at rank 3. Too bad we were not able to get to rank 2 at least. I was hoping that we could have ended at rank 1, because I didn't actually check the tournament window until it ended. But that's it. The good thing about that is we're gonna be able to get 300 diamonds, 35 tournament points, 40 crafting shards, and 6 eggs. Okay, let's go ahead and select. And there we go. So we got some Parker, Hammy, Scraps, Fluffers, Cerberus, and level 3 Toto. That's great. So besides the ones that we got right now, I recorded so far we got 2 kit, since it was previously at level 8. We got no poly, still at level 5. We got 3 floppers, or no floppers, but besides the one that we got right now. And then for Toto, we pretty much got 1 besides the 3 totals that we got just now. Cerberus, we got 2 in total by now. Moosey, we got 1. Harker, we got 3, including the one that we just got. And then for what else? Nova, we got 1. And then for Bubbles, we got 1 as well. So yesterday, that's already at 1. And then for Tempest, we got another 1 as well. Basky, we got, I think, 2. This is level 1 yesterday. And then Zero, we got 1. We got a Phobos. I don't know, we already have Phobos yesterday. And then we got Scraps and now Hammy. Okay, so pretty much, if you guys notice, there's actually 2 of every type, besides Fluffers, which gives us mana regeneration, and Kit, who gives splash damage. Okay, but for Toto, which is all hero, I think that's Toto and Tempest. Yes, that's all hero. Then Nova, we're still missing Demos. That's another all damage pet. Then for Poly, we got all gold as well as bubbles. Cerberus is melee together with Basky. Musi is range together with Scraps. Then Hami and Phobos. Then Zero. Who's the other spell guy? Oh, there you go, Harker. Okay, so the last pet or the only pet that we're missing right now is Demos, which is another gold damage type. So right now we would want to have our pet at Bubbles to boost our gold. Normally, if by any chance, if we have all of them at least level 5 so that all of the passives are working, I would probably get Tempest because he's our lowest all hero damage. That will boost our damage up. Okay. I'm not gonna go for. Well, I'm gonna go for Bubbles for the meantime, since we're just gonna farm for the rest of the days until the tournament. Okay. And just to let you know, guys, we actually got Book of Shadows. Okay. I got Book of Shadows after 4 prestiges. So just to give you an update, we got a total of 12 new artifacts. First one that we got is Book of Shadows. As I mentioned, this is the best artifact that we can get because it is a relic multiplier, and that's the best thing, the most that we want. That's another reason why we only craft mythic set, because mythic sets provide a relic bonus as well. Okay, so the next one we got is, besides Book of Shadows, we got Phantom Timepiece. It increases the skill durations of your active skills. It's these skills down here, as you can see. Oh, by the way, just to let you know, guys, I don't normally level or put a level on Fire Sword. It was only because I was pushing and just to increase my tapping damage. That's why I got it. But normally when I'm farming, farming means trying to get to your max stage and as fast as possible, and then prestiging and do it over and over again. And then the relics that you get, you just put in Book of Shadows. That's how farming works. Okay. So we're not doing that, and just to let you know as well, guys, we already switched to pet build, or I mean from pet build to clanship build. Okay. Let's just finish the artifacts and then I'm gonna give you an update on our skills. So besides Phantom Timepiece, we have Ward of Darkness, which increase boss timer duration. We have Baron. What's that? Where's that pendant? This one, Overrun Pendant, which gives us a chance to have or to spawn Mani Mana. Once we kill the Mani Mana, we get mana. That's the monster that looks like a potion, a blue potion. Okay, so besides that, we also got, which one do we got? Titan's Mask. This one, it increases the damage of Heavenly Strike. We also got Foil Toxin for Deadly Strike damage. We got, we already have this yesterday. We already have this as well. What else do we got? Ambrosia Elixir. Where's that one? Ambrosia Elixir, there we go. It increases our mana capacity, which is good. Because at low levels we have a really low mana capacity, and having a large pool of mana is actually a good thing. Okay, what else do we have? We have Helheim Skull and Durandal Sword. This actually the two good relics to have, especially Durandal, because we would want to be what do you call this? Doing some Durandal push. Although I'm not gonna do it intentionally, but randomly we might be able to do some Durandal push. Although that's not gonna happen anytime soon, because we need a good splash percent before we'll be able to splash normally. So for the meantime, we're not really doing. Our splashes are still low. We're gonna check on that later. So that's not really that much beneficial for us. We also got oak staff, which is useless to us because we already switched to clanship. Although this might be beneficial for pet. And then we have what else? What else? The flute of soloist. This one is actually an S tier artifact. It increases our damage per activated skill up to 4 skills active. That's actually a good one. Although, with our skills costing a lot of mana and us having a limited mana and low mana regen, this is actually hard to maintain. Okay. Maybe until we right now, what I'm only maintaining is having a war cry at least active so that we can get times 1.7 damage. During farming, just to make things faster. But for pushing, I tend to not level up any skills until I get to our max stage. I was actually planning to tell you guys how to do that, but since I was not able to show you or go online before the tournament ended, I wasn't able to do so. But what I do is that I only level Warcry 1, and then pretty much our clanmate is actually gonna do the trick. We don't really have to do much. Oh, I accidentally tapped on the equipments. Too bad we didn't get any legendary or rare. But yeah, that's how I do it. I just let our clanmate do the job until we got to our max stage, or at least 100 stage or 50 stage below, because we're still at a low stage. And then that's the time I level 1 skill each. As you can see, if I use my skills right now, my mana is down to 20. And when I upgrade, or when I unlock 1 skill, our money is gonna replenish some of it. Okay, so that's actually one of the tricks that we want to do. So use up all your mana. Once we get to our max stage, we just continuously use this skill here, Warcry, until we don't have any mana left, and then we're gonna unlock 1 skill at a time. But normally I unlock next would be Deadly Strike, and then Hand of Midas and Shadow Clone. And usually I stop there because as I mentioned, fairies also drop some skills, and we wouldn't want fairies to drop a useless skill like Fire Sword or Heavenly Strike. Okay, so that's why I'm limiting the skills that I get into these 4: Warcry, Shadow Clone, and then Hand of Midas and Deadly Strike. At least those skills will help our clanship build push further. Alright. Actually, Shadow Clone is useless. So it doesn't matter that much. So it's not that good if we get Shadow Clone. So that's pretty much it. As you can see, I've leveled up the the artifacts. The way I level up artifacts, if you're gonna ask me, is I use MMLH optimizer. If you guys remember, I've already showed you from my sheets here. And then Sultan Gaming artifact. There you go. So the key is to simply input your lifetime relic that you will be able to see. What happened? Why is it not showing the updated one? There you go. So you're just gonna put your lifetime relics that you can see from your stat page. You go to your skills, and then there's a stat button or icon on the right side hand, and then scroll down to the bottom. You will see your total relics. You just put it there, and then I do my percent of relics to Book of Shadows. I keep it at 50%. Okay. This is only during tournaments. Okay, outside tournaments, I'm just gonna farm non-stop, and I'm gonna put all my relics to Book of Shadows. Alright, so as you can see, there you go. I got my Book of Shadows 48. I was following this pretty much everything besides this one, because previously we were using pet build, so I got some of I got some level for Drunken Hammer, and that's pretty much it. And what I did is I removed, even though we already have this guys, these three guys, Royal Toxin, this pendant whatsoever. I forgot his name. For the Hand of Midas, and then Ringer of Ragnarok. I don't include them because if I happen to put them on, some of the levers are gonna go to them. But we don't really use these skills too much. Although yes, it's gonna help us push, but we're not at that level where we can keep these skills active all of the time. Okay, so I don't want to waste any levels on them for the meantime. Oops. There we go. So I don't want to have them leveled up for the meantime. That's why I'm keeping them at, I'm not telling the optimizer to have them unlocked, but we have our artifacts owned correctly inputted here. We have 29 artifacts in total right now. Okay. Where can we check how many artifacts we have? As you can see, I have artifacts discovered 31. Those are the artifacts that I discovered, but remember we salvaged two. The two that are here, Egg of Fortune and Elixir of Eden. Maybe I should get Elixir of Eden so that I'll have all skills damage unlocked. And then, but where you check that would be here. Just tap on your icon and then they will see their artifact left on the screen. Okay. Earlier I mentioned that you will be able to see relics. Just tap on, go to skill tree over here. Sorry. And then there's stats over here. Okay, so just tap on stats, and then down at the bottom you'll be able to see relics area. Okay. Alright. So let's claim some diamonds. I wasn't able to record my diamonds, but this time I'm gonna go ahead and record that. I found a cool way on how to. I wonder why I'm not recording stuff, but yeah, I found a cool way on how to track on things. So remember our relics was we started or we ended yesterday's video when at our relics at 5,400. Right now our relic is at 5,000, or no, 580,068k, 680k. Okay. No, sorry. That's 580,680. Alright, so there you go. As for our equipments, we got new ones. Actually, we've got legendary ones. How I did it is that before I do the last prestige for the last push, I push as far as I go and then tap on all the equipments before I do the last prestige. So pretty much we unlocked, or we opened up a total of 77 equipments all at one go. So that's how I did it, and I find it that when we do that, we tend to get more lucky with rare equipments, legendary equipments, as well as event equipments. I just like stacking up equipments, but remember to always get or claim those equipments before midnight, because by after midnight that might count as your daily equipments, which is 20 equipments per day that you can get. Okay, so you don't want to have that counting for that one. Okay, just to clear a misunderstanding, I don't want you guys to misunderstood. The 20 equipments per day, that's a daily equipments that you get farming below your max stage. Okay, so you will get equipments up until 90% of your max stage, then you can go prestige, and then you will get some equipments as well, again, over and over again. At high levels, you will constantly get 5 equipments every farm or every run. Okay, so you're just gonna need to do 4 prestiges to get all the 20 equipments. Okay, so that's how we do it. And then we also have a legendary helm, which is good. It's spell damage, non-boss booster damage as well as inactive. For the chest, we have a boss gold. We previously had an old gold here, but I switched over to boss gold because of the higher multiplier. And also since we're using Pet Hand of Midas, Heart of Midas build for the gold source, this is actually a good source, a good multiplier, which complements our current gold build. And then for the aura, we got sword primary boost. This is the legendary that we got. So recently I got sword. Previously, I think this was a helm primary boost, but we switched over to sword because it has a higher multiplier because of times 23. And this is not beneficial for our current build. Because we're not using Chesterton or Perry gold build. Okay. For our aura, we are unlucky to not get anything for clanship or even pet build back then. I was only getting common equipments. The one that we got was an event item for Heavenly Strike. Okay. I think it was this item. Yeah, this one, this guy. This was the one that we used to get. Oh, well, good, cool. We were able to already finish the set. All right. So yeah, just to show you guys, once you finish sets, there will be a unlocked passive bonus. Okay. You don't need to keep parts of this. As you can see earlier when we checked our equipment, this is the only part that I have and using right now. But the rest of the equipments I'm not using anymore. Okay, but the passive bonus is still active and it's still in effect. That's a good thing about completing sets. Okay, as you can see here, we'll be able to complete some sets. Oh, I wonder where. Did I overlook that? Because it's already showing that I was able to get this guy here, but I don't remember ever equipping it, and it's a pet build. That's weird. Maybe I overlooked it and sold it. That's too bad. It's also for pet. Well, that's that. So now let's go back to our skill points. Remember, our skill points yesterday was only at 9, but since we pushed a lot of stages, we got a relic or skill points of 64. Okay, that's including the skill points for every 500 stages after stage 50, which is at let's say we got 550. We ended at 400 plus. So yeah, we get skill point from 550, 1050, 1550, 2050, 2550, 3050. So a total of 6 points from the stages. And then since we are prestiging, when we prestige, we get skill points for every 50 additional stages, starting from stage 50. Okay. So from that's a lot. That's the reason we got a total of 73 skill points right now. I don't remember ever getting. Oh no. Sorry. We did get some skill points from our milestones. Well, we can't check which one, but we did get some skill points from there, so that made it to 73. Okay. As you can see right now, I have points for Knight's Valor only to have Heart of Midas unlocked. That's the only reason. And for our Rube, I prioritized getting this. The reason being is that when we have Deadly Strike active, even our heroes will do deadly critical strikes. Okay, so that's actually a good boost for pushing. Okay. Besides that, I am keeping Master Commander, Aerial Assault, and Coordinated Offensive at equal levels. Okay. I intend to have heroic might at equal levels with these three for a total of four skills, but I am following a certain build guide. If like as I mentioned to you guys, we have Compendium, or we check builds in Compendium, and here you go. So that's tt dash or tt2 dash compendium dot hero ku app.com. Okay, so just go over here, and there will be builds. Okay, so go to builds. Here you go. That's build. Go there. Why are you messing with me? Okay, so from build we go to clanship, and then we choose the beginner build. Okay, so as you can see, this is the clanship pet Heart of Midas. As you can see, they also mentioned that you should use clanship at skill points 23. Remember, we didn't. But well, I ended at skill skill point 9, so we didn't do that right away. So here you go. So I was following. Supposedly we should get the Master Thief 7 Assassinate Silent March and Go Ship at 127, but I really like to have the gold boost that Master Thief gives, which is why I opted to get it. You know, get it to level 7 and get Go Ship as well, because I like having Go Ship active as well. It actually helped us push a lot, which is why I was able to get to rank 3. Okay, sorry, my nose is kind of itchy. And as you can see, I think we are at this part, at this skill points 44. We have Knight's Valor and the Heart of Midas at level 2. We have Master Commander at level 4, Spoils of War at 1, Heroic Might at 5. Area Assault we equaled, we have it the same as Master Commander, which is level 4. Tactical Insight we have that at level 2. Searing Light we have at level 1. Coordinate Offensive we have at level 4 as well. Okay, so you guys might ask me, why am I keeping Aerial Assault, Coordinated Offensive, and Master Commander all at the same levels? The reason being is because I am a farming kind of guy. Okay, so I like farming fast, and later on, once we have a good splashing percent, if we have these skills equal, they will be doing or constantly splashing at an equal or at a certain number, and I really like to have those numbers showing, because whenever you do a splash, there is a number here, that's gonna show over here. It's gonna say either plus 7, plus 8. I used to have plus 12 before. There was that time when I played with my with the build from my main account that I'm getting 24, and then when I tap on Coordinate Offensive, I'm getting a 30 something, 30ish. Because as you can see, if I'm gonna tap on my clanmate over here, this clanship is gonna attack. Okay, voluntarily. Alright, so it does attack every 8 seconds. You just saw that it just attacked. So if I tap on this, the clanship is gonna attack again. Yeah, just like that. And there is a multiply damage for my all heroes. Alright. So also having a higher level of clanship also we will have a lower cooldown for the offensive cooldown, or for the clanmate shadow showing there, so that we can tap it and have the clanship attack as well. So it's gonna make our farming faster. That's why I do it that way. Some might argue with me. It might not be optimal at this time, but that's just how I play the game. Remember, you should play the game how you enjoy it. Okay, it's still a game. Having just a couple of things to make things seamless and you know, in order, and making sure that you're getting the most out of it is a good thing. But by the end of the game, it's still a game. Make sure you're enjoying. Alright. Later on, maybe if I get lucky as well and get some parts with Rootless Necromancer, I might switch to Shadow Clone right away as well. Okay. But ideally, our first mythic set that we would want to get would be Ancient Warrior. It's this guy. It's like a universal buff or universal bonus to all builds. Okay, because the Warcry Companion attack rate times 2 Warcry Companion attack rate. Pretty much when you got, I think, was that changed? Why is it saying Warcry now? Before, I think that should just be a companion attack rate, because what it does, your companion basically means to your Shadow Clone, your clan ship, your pet, those are companions. Okay, as well as your coordinated, your clanmate, or whenever you disregard, that's also a companion. Or no, I'm not sure, but maybe for this guy. But for the rest, for your pet, for your clan ship over here, and for your Shadow Clone, that black guy, they are all companions. So when I'm thinking the new, I don't know if that's already there before, but in my understanding, it means that if I have Warcry active, maybe that's the time that it's only that's the only time it's gonna speed up by 2. So not sure, but either way, this is the guy that we want to have as soon as possible, or this is the set that we want to have as soon as possible. Okay. The only reason I got this on my main account is because I luckily got 2 parts. And it is a universal knowledge that if you have a mythic set that is, that you can craft or finish, sometimes they say even if you just got one part, go ahead and finish that set if you have enough shards to finish it. Okay. You need 700 total shards to finish a mythic set. So that's how it is. Okay. So, but if you happen to have one part already there, it's gonna go down to 600. If you have 2 parts, it's gonna be 480. Okay, so it goes down because the first part, as you can see, it's gonna cost 100. The next one is 120, and then 140, and 160, and then 180. Is that right? 100, 120, 140, 160, and then 180. Yes, that's 5 parts. So that's a total of 700 shards. Alright, so if you have some parts already available, you just deduct starting from 100, 120, and so on. Okay? So that's it for the set, and we've already discussed our skill points and skill tree as well. If you're pretty new to the game, I would say you stick to the build on Compendium until maybe you can branch out, or maybe you've understood the game a little bit more, and you know how to play around the skills. Okay, because as I mentioned, this is recommending me to get these points or points over here like this once I got to 127 skill points. But I already got them at 73. It's just my preference. It's just how I want to play the game. Okay. Not sure if it's optimal, or if it's detrimental, or if it's bringing down my potential. But that's how I wanted to do it. As you can see, also I only have my. Why do I only have it at 500 when I unlock 5? Weird. As you can see, I have it at 500. Whenever I'm farming, I'm only limiting that at 500. The reason being is because I want to save up gold that I just want to use in upgrading my the heroes, of course. As you can see, I already have all heroes available. This is showing a blue background this time, or border. That means that's the first ascension. Okay. So I just need to max out Maya over here, which is already maxed out, and I just need the gold needed, and I can buy him. And Maya is gonna be this is gonna be my first ascension. Okay. On my main account, I'm already at second ascension. The border is already at green. All right. Once we got to the third ascension, you might check Google what color of the border is for the third ascension. But once I get there, I'll tell you guys. Okay. So pretty much we got all the heroes here, as you can see. All right, and now we have that Heart of the Dash build. Okay, so that's pretty much it for now. For the next tournament, I'll try my best, guys, that I will show you the last couple of minutes of the tournament before ending. Okay, I originally wanted to have that done right now, but unfortunately I was out and I wasn't able to be here when the tournament ended. But I'm gonna try to do that next time. Okay, next tournament, I think, if I'm not mistaken, is weapon. Is that right? Yeah, the upcoming tournament is weapons tournament. So maybe we can do that. Just to let you guys know, with regard to tournament, at end game period, the most beneficial tournament for players would be weapons tournament. Okay, but for early gamers like us, like me, like you, maybe if you're inspired to start because of my videos or daily videos, the best or the one that you would want to strive hard with would be the crafting shards tournament. Okay, the reason being is because you need crafting shards to craft mythic sets as soon as possible, which will boost you and shoot you up to higher stages. Okay, so that's how it's gonna be. So you would want to get crafting shards as much and as early as possible. And the crafting shards that we have here are all from, well, the 40 is from the tournament, and the 10 was from the milestone. You go here, achievement milestones. Alright. So tomorrow on my next video, I'm gonna try to save up my attack on clan. I'm gonna show you guys how we will attack in the clan. I think we already killed. Yeah, we killed Mocha. Okay. Mohaka. Oh, that's changed. Mohaka. Thought it's Mocha. There are different strategies for Titan. So if we have, for example, the one that was showing earlier, if the Titan that we need to kill is LoJack, I think. I'm not sure. Sorry, let me check. Let's check our Discord. But per Titans, there are different parts that we shouldn't attack. I'm not sure if it's here, if they put it here. Oh, sorry, I'm checking. Well, I'm here anyway. Oops, that was the clan for my main account. Okay. Clan raids. Oops, there's clan raid data. I'm not familiar with this Discord, so I'm not sure where to look for which parts to attack. Too bad it's not here. Anyway, there are, I can just ask what part to attack over from this guy. But yeah, like I said, there are certain Titans that that you should just attack certain parts. And currently the cards that we have are limited, because we only have 5 cards in total. We have Head Crusher. Okay. Oh, Crushing Instinct. Sorry, the Head Crusher is the other guy. I think it's this one. Skull Bash. And then the other one is Whale. This is Wind something. Razor Wind. Moonbeam for body or torso, and then Soulfire for torso, and then this Flaming or Blazing Inferno. for Plague. We're gonna talk about raid cards maybe in a couple of days, but tomorrow I'm gonna hold off on one of my attacks, and I'm gonna show you guys how to attack it in clan attacks. Okay, so for the meantime, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and try to push and get to the max, or the max stage that I can get to right now, because as I can see, it's still pushing further. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to get to my max stage, and I'm gonna go ahead and prestige, try to get to that max stage as well as fast as possible, and then prestige. And I'm gonna do that every day until our tournament day. Okay, so if you guys like the video, thanks for watching our day 5. Subscribe, share, and like. Okay, so see you guys tomorrow, and bye for now.